This Honda was sabotaged. In this episode, we're tearing down this Honda CBR650 engine. Previously, we had an engine that had sugar added to it. Then, people in the comments said that adding sand is even more destructive. So this time, let's take a look at an engine with sand in it. To see how much damage it caused, first, let's check the clutch plates. Looking at the plates like this, there isn't much of a problem. Later, we'll give them a wash with some long-piled cloth. Since I saw the price of the Honda 650 drop these past 2 days, I'm striking while the iron is hot to release this video. Let's check the oil pump. The color of the oil is already off. It feels a bit gritty when rotating. Original oil pumps are quite expensive, so we'll just use one from a QJ800 or QJ600 RS. They are essentially the same. For this, we really have to thank Tianjiang QJ Motor. The parts are good and cheap. It's 3 or 4 times cheaper than a Honda 650 oil pump. So, you don't have to buy a Tianjiang bike. But you definitely should thank them for significantly lowering the cost of maintaining imported bikes. Don't you agree? Now let's look at the camshaft caps. They look okay, no major issues. Checking the caps on this side, they're also fine. It's just that the oil is mixed with a muddy color and looks quite thick. This one is fine too. Look at the oil on the camshafts here. The color has just become very dark. Speaking of the Honda 650 camshafts, the intake cam tends to snap if the speed limiter is removed. Regarding the online claims of improvements after 2021, based on our teardowns, the material is still nodular cast iron, it hasn't changed. I've even repaired 2023 models with broken camshafts. Look at the piston tops. Normal carbon buildup, no abnormalities found. Honda's choice of materials is just enough. Their tuning capability is very strong. They can take hardware with a low baseline and, through tuning, extract the maximum service life from it. So you see, Honda's materials are quite ordinary. They are very good at cost cutting. Yet the bikes don't break easily. However, they aren't exactly focused on high performance. For the civilian market. Okay, let's look at the oil pan. Doesn't seeing this sand make your heart ache? In this sand, besides the grains, there are large particles. And dirt too. Look at what the color has turned into. The owner would be fuming if they saw this. About the Honda 650 exhaust, would you call it loud? To be blunt, a 150 cubic centimeters single cylinder sounds louder than this. Check the crankshaft. The crankshaft looks usable for now. The copper isn't showing, and the finish is still there. Remove the countershaft. Look at the gears. Basically no visible problems here. Adding sand isn't as destructive as adding sugar, because multi-cylinder engines have primary filters or secondary coarse filters, plus a fine filter. These can basically filter out the sand. Coarse filtration refers to the mesh, and fine filtration refers to the filter element. Look at these connecting rod bearings. The copper isn't exposed, they just look very dirty. Let's wipe the oil off this piece so you can see. It's perfectly fine to keep using. And this piece too. So, sugar actually causes much more harm. Once sugar melts due to the engine's temperature, it can enter the oil circulation system along with the oil. This leads to insufficient lubrication of all components. Scoring the camshafts. The crankshaft looks okay. It's just that the oil got very dirty from the sand and soil. Checking the bearing shells on this side, also no problems. If you've watched this far, please give the video a like. Oh right, let me show you the coarse filter. We call it the oil strainer. You can see what's inside, right? Now let's look at the pistons and cylinders. First, the pistons. Looking at them like this, the pistons are fine. Just normal signs of use. So, sugar is still the most vicious, because it's very hard to detect early on. By the time you notice the engine isn't right, the damage has already been done. In this case, the owner caught it in time. They felt the engine was acting up. The cylinders also have no issues. So, this instance of adding sand didn't actually cause destruction to the engine. The repair plan for this machine is just a deep clean, washing it thoroughly, and then reassembling it. Please, do not try to imitate this. Putting things into someone's engine will land you in prison operating a sewing machine, hard labor. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.